I am Beta, your source for games and development, and I am once again in Eden Eternal, messing around with the Cleric class. That's what I really like about Eden Eternal, how much you can change between your classes and how little of a penalty there is. There is a penalty. You level up your character and you level up your class. So obviously if you specialize in one class, you're going to be getting more knowledge points to level up that class and be better in that class. So it's, you don't want to be a jack of all trades, but you can experiment and play with the different classes and see what you like. And the more you play, the more classes you unlock. So it's just a click of a button to change your classes, and then you have a whole bunch of points or silver available to put into your class to level up. And I'm just messing around, so I decided to level up everything at the point where I was to that level 7. And the Cleric is an interesting, a very nice, obviously very good class to have in any game. Lots of healing, a little bit of damage. In Eden Eternal, a lot of their damage is coming from the tornado and earth shock, kind of based around those two types of elements to deal damage. And so I just decided to play around, mess around with the Cleric myself and see how it fought, how they fight, and what they do. And it's pretty simple. I wasn't optimized for a Cleric here. I don't have a staff, I have a hammer. So I'm still doing my damage. I didn't realize my tornado there was area of effect, and so it'll affect an area and pull other creeps to you, so you got to be careful with that. So you kind of want to start with your Earth Shock, which is a channeled damage spell, and then you can, if you feel comfortable or safe, you can get into your area of effect tornado spell, and that's just what you get right off. And here I'm fighting some pretty low level monsters, so I'm not getting a whole lot of damage done to me, but my damage output is pretty good for having just changed to a Cleric. But the style wasn't me. I enjoyed playing a warrior, being able to go on my own a little bit. And oh, right here, this is another interesting thing. Anti-bot tests, they have a lot of these in this game. Usually the one comes up when I start playing, and then I'm assuming if you do things that are pretty repetitive, if you're just farming creeps, if you're doing something too repetitive for a while, it'll come up again. It comes up about once or twice. Maybe I do a lot of repetitive things in the game. So it's interesting. So they're trying to prevent people from doing bots, and if you can't type in those numbers, you're screwed. If you are a bot, you're screwed. A little bit of robotic discrimination. So this dungeon right here is the first dungeon where you really need to group up with people. These monsters are too tough to fight on your own. And so I ended up teaming up with another warrior and a Cleric. And this is the first boss you fight, or epic monster you fight, in this dungeon. And we're getting a lot of healing being done by our Cleric. It's really nice. It's actually white materia, right? I think that's the name. I can't really see it on my screen right here. They are the Cleric healing both us and Passions quite a bit. We're getting stunned by this monster. We're both spamming our abilities a bunch. I don't have to worry about my health so much because I'm getting the Cleric's doing such a good job that I actually have to just go into my backpack, which you can do in combat, and use a mana potion. And we're just spamming our abilities here. And the Cleric is a really useful, if you like playing a support, really useful character, really fun character to be. You heal your friends a lot, and you have some really good heal spells, and very, very good in a party. Makes things a lot more dynamic and able to take down monsters like this, like we eventually do, and just makes the party able to survive better. What a Cleric should do. So you're not really looking at the Cleric right now, but you're seeing the effects of what the Cleric is able to do, and pretty much the two warriors, Passions and we're not taking any damage, even when we're stunned here. We're both just sitting here almost perma-stunned. It's just really annoying, and the Cleric's just sitting there dropping heals on us the whole time. So props to Clerics, not my style. I'm going to bring more... Well, there goes my head right into his butt. That's embarrassing. I'm going to bring you some more previews of different classes as I get through Eden Eternal. I'm really enjoying this game, so you can go check it out. join in the open beta and have some fun with this really fun role-playing, massively multiplayer online RPG. I am Beta, and I'll talk to you next time.